Okay, so we are going to continue just for a little bit. I wanted to hop on and do a quick stream to continue the base game house that I was working on last night. So again, base game, um, really trying to just do base game only, and then no additional packs, of course, but then also making it a starter home, which I think is going to be quite difficult. So we're going to continue forward with Tina here and see if I can get the job done. There we go. Had the wrong screen on. I was like, why can you see the bottom of my computer like that? Exposed. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Get my cheats going. I cannot type tonight. This is not a good start. Okay. So, this is the vibe we have so far from the outside. Kind of simple. Oh, I didn't realize that the wallpaper clicked through to the opposite side, so actually that should not be there. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's fixed. I was like, that is not right. That does not look right. Okay, everything else is fine. So one thing I'm going to go ahead and start doing first is to get some stairs, because I definitely need that, and I only have 1,000 simoleons left. I'm fairly confident I'm going to have to kind of trade down some things I've already bought because I need more money, or I'm going to make the house smaller, which I think is going to be probably the better option of the two. Okay, what do we have to work with here? I mean, is this really so bad? Oh no, am I not able to put... Can I not put staircases on a diagonal? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, surely not. That cannot be true. No way. No way. Okay, let me try to just get it. Are you serious? Are you not able to do this? I gotta actually Google this. I gotta Google this. Sims or... Okay, there is a way to work around this. I just gotta figure out what it is.
This is not possible. So what we are going to do is
I can't believe I didn't know this.
We are going to place this object diagonally, and then we are going to hide these stairs inside the debug object with a little trick. And this way, we are going to have functional diagonal stairs. Systems are going to walk up there like this, but this shouldn't really be a problem, and it looks really good. It's simple, it's base game, so let's do this. So now we have to add a floor to this debug object, and what we are going to do is we build a room. I'm simply using the room tool for this.
Then oh my gosh.
I go one level up, and I've activated the grid by pressing G, and then I select a floppies, I place it on top, and when I now select the room at the bottom and I press delete on my keyboard, I have a floating floppies, which is
amazing. Oh my
amazing.
goodness, this is ridiculous.
Arrows to bring it down, and I can expand it a little already to show you the main difference in a decision you have to make, kind of.
Sorry.
So you can here see that it's floating above the debug object. And this way you will be able to actually click on the floor and tell your Sims to go there. But the other option is to fully hide this floor piece inside your debug object. You simply have to bring it down a little. The problem is you won't be able to click on the floor anymore, but you can still click on objects like sit down on the sofa, for example. This is a bit advanced. You could add another level to this. We're going to do this later, but we're going to keep it simple now. So we're going to bring this
You know
up,
what?
and then I'm going to...
I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it for the stream. That is something to learn in another stream. I'm just going to put the stairs here, and I realize that that does not look very great right now. But we're going to pretend like it doesn't matter. And honestly, what if I, instead of it being a wraparound, what if I just kind of bump it in and do that? Maybe it looks a little bit better, saves me a little bit more money, right? Maybe don't do a wraparound. That still looks kind of goofy to me. I'm really upset about that. I'm really upset about that. I did not realize that you could not put stairs there. What if I actually... Is there a way this might be dumb? Oh wait, no. I'm gonna try. Bottom of the stairs are off lot. I don't think so. They don't look like they're off lot to me. And now I can't even like get out of this. Okay. What if we have stairs on both sides? I would love to have this extend out in a way where it made a corner, but I don't think that's possible unless I were to just stack platforms, which I did in my latest build on the gallery, in my eco build. Oh my goodness, I'm already at $51. Oh, wait. I forgot. You can definitely save money with deleting the undersides here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Definitely going to need to do that. I didn't fix the roof yet, so I might need to, do that. I really don't like the way that looks now. I really don't like the way that looks. What if I extend this? I don't think it's going to look good on this one either. Actually, it is in line. Did it clip weird anywhere else? I don't think so. Okay, let's see here. I might be able to make this work. Okay, now see, I didn't do that before with the overhang because it was clipping really weird over here since I had a wraparound porch, but since I got rid of that, kind of helped a little bit with that issue. Okay, so I need to think through this because I only have $800 left and the inside is rough. It's just too big. The house is too big. So I need to find a way to consolidate space. I really like the unique kind of shape, but for instance, I think the living space in general can just kind of bump in a little bit. That gives me a little bit more money. And then the couch still fits fine. I just need to kind of pull everything out a little bit. And I don't think that's that bad. I can go back and like fix things a little bit better. I don't think that's that bad. But this is like such a huge waste of space that I don't like having that there like this anymore. Because it's just, that's a lot of money that I could get back. So I need to figure out how I can make this work. Also, I've not looked at the roof yet. I don't want to because that's going to be very irritating to try to figure out how to fix. Because my next thought would be to bump this in more in the kitchen, but that's going to make everything haywire. So what I'm thinking is I can completely move this room here the bathroom. And then we are really changing things up here. Just give me 1 second. Oh man. Oh man. We are strapped for cash right now. I actually think I want that to stay back there. It's one less wall I'd have to build if I leave that there. And then, so let's just keep going with the vibe here. The $20,000 budget is really making things difficult. And so now I need to fix this, obviously. I want to bring that all the way over here. And now that I have that, I can bump this forward. Okay, we're getting some more money back. Okay, we're making it work. I'm going to make this work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And then honestly, I might even challenge myself a little bit more and bump that in another tile. So, we kind of got a weird shape going on here. What if I don't want to look at the roof. I don't want to look at the roof. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I might be able to just extend this out. Like, I think I can make that work. Yeah, there we go. Crisis averted. I gotta fix some things, but I don't think that is too bad because now what I can do is put the bed over here up against this wall, put the easel over here in this corner. Okay, we're making progress here. We're gonna figure this out. But this has already saved me like $1,000 by making this smaller here. No, I'm not gonna worry about all placing windows because then I'm gonna get too analytical with it, and I don't want to be analytical with this. So we're just gonna, center the window. We don't need a ton of windows. I just want them to be centered. So there we go, 2 there. I feel like maybe instead of 2 here, I can just have 1. I just feel like that's money I could save for right now. It's in line with the one on the other side. I feel like there we go. Yes. I was like, I do not like how that top stair is sticking so far out. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Big layout change. Still a lot of empty space here, though. I could have probably shifted the floor plan a little bit. But I think the changes I've made now are good. I might scoot the entire house over just a little this way. Okay, that was 1 tile too much. Let's go back that way a little. Okay, there we go. Oh, now I need to fix the roof. I seriously need to fix the roof after all of those changes. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I cannot get it together. Where did the other window like that go? Where did that go? I did not delete it. It's like now I possibly have paid for an extra window somewhere that I don't need to have. Can I do this now and it not look so bad in the front? Because that's the only reason. Ugh, I'm not a big fan of that. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it short right there. I think on the side over here I can probably pull it. Oh yeah, never mind. I had to stack the roof in a weird way over here. It doesn't work. Um, okay, so we'll scoot this in one tile and then extend it all the way over here now. And then let's bump this back. I don't think I want it to be layered like, oh yeah, well I would bring this over, not that one over. I had to do some like weird things with the roof on this side that it looks like I now don't even need to have. If I delete that, yeah, you don't even see anything different. So thankfully the new shape of the house got rid of whatever that problem was. I don't remember what it was now. I just need to pull this one back. There we go. I'll fix that over here in a second. And then I have this. So I'm wondering if I just copy, put this over here, make it smaller, bump that in. Ah, that looks so weird. I do not like that. I am too OCD about stuff like that. I just can't stand it. I might just have to fix this wall and make it bump out straight. Also, I didn't realize I had completely moved that. I thought I copied it. So that's pretty funny. You know what? Let's just kind of make this a little bump out, so then we could actually save a little more money that way. So, actually, never mind. It wouldn't save us money at all. It actually cost us more if I did that. Even if it was smaller, if I put it out one more tile here, which I think would be nice to have, but we'll see what it looks like. So let's get rid of that. Oh, no, 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 not that. Oh my gosh, stop getting rid of the... How do I get rid of the floor? There we go. It's like, why is this not working? Okay, let me get the foundation, trim. Oh me. This has turned to be a lot harder in a lot of ways that I guess it shouldn't be. Is this even the right thing? Yes, it is. I just need to figure out which one this was. Which, I hate that you can't use the eye drop. Okay, I tried that earlier and it wasn't letting me. What? I also don't like, I want columns here to add some like extra detail to the house. One, it costs a lot more money to do that around this house. But two, I don't like how the base, like, it just doesn't look good with the base sticking out. I wish it was just this column piece here. I don't know why we can't have that. I feel like there are columns like that, but maybe not for base game. You know, like something like this would be so much better. Like that would look so much better. But no, I have to do base game. So that's what we have right now. And honestly, that might be something if I really need money that I take off because I could easily get almost like around 1,000, probably more than 1,000 simoleons back, just from taking the columns. Well, no, I would want to leave those, but that would be quite a bit around the house. And then I still have to get more stairs and put them on the back right here, which I don't know why it's being annoying. There we go. Okay, so there we do need it to stick out. And then we can get rid of that. Why did you delete my door? Why? I hate it when it does that. I don't understand why you want to delete my door. Okay. So, lots of changes just occurred. And if you missed the stream last night, my last stream where I started working on this house, I completely redid the layout. And that was before just now changing the entire shape of the house. And that the kitchen was in this room over here where the living room is, and the living room was over here. It just was not vibing. I could not get it to work. So I kind of shifted some things around. And now with the new shape of the house, I kind of need to put this somewhere else, because the reason I had this diagonally earlier was because I had a diagonal in the very first floor plan of the house that went all the way in. And then I changed it just to be like a couple of tiles in, but now there's not even a diagonal there anymore. So I don't even need it. So I kind of just want to put it up against the wall, actually. I might. What if I move this, turn this around, and put that up against the wall there? That kind of fills in that space a little bit more. And then what if I put the door over here and put the bookcase right here instead? Yeah. Okay. That's vibing with me a little bit more. I think I can make that work. I think we're on to something here. And honestly, push come to shove, I could always just bump this whole part in and just do that. I actually think I might go ahead and do that. Because I need to get as much money as I can, and that's going to save me a lot of money. And then I don't need that on top of it all. I really don't like how the door is that. I can scoot this over just a little bit more. Maybe right there. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get some outdoor lights and get it going. Base game only, which in a lot of ways helps, right? That's the good thing about base game only, is because there aren't as many options and you aren't as overwhelmed, I feel like. How do these look? Oh, I don't like the look of that. Never mind. I need to go like to specifically the outdoor lights. $40. Budget friendly outdoor lighting. Yes. And of course, none of it matches. I do not want to. Ooh, that looks ugly. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Oh no. These aren't that bad. Yeah. Okay, this will work. I think I like this one. I like that color. I think it works fine. And then we'll do the same over here somewhere. I did not really leave much space for front porch lights here. What if bear with me. Does that really look that bad to have the windows lower here? They're at least in line with the base of these windows. You know? What if I did that there? I don't know. I feel like I need all or nothing for this front part right here. Oh, I don't like that though. I feel like for the bedroom though, you'd want a higher window. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can commit to that. I might just alt place them. So like, what if the thing is that the like things behind them that screw into the wall are so bulky. You know what? I think that is fine. Is it perfect? Not at all. Will it work? Yes, it will. And I am getting paranoid because they are not quite lined up. So the only thing I don't like about alt placing things is because I am very anal about them being very symmetrical. Thanks for the heart boost. Okay. So, hear me out. This might be something well, this is definitely something I should not be spending money on, especially right now. But I kind of want to splurge a little bit. And I don't even know where to go. I forgot where to go to get ceiling paint. Oh, here we go. Like, could I put this up here? Do they have that in like a ceiling? Where's the tile? Like, I don't know if they have that available. I already forgot where to go for that. Why did it disappear? Okay, so you have to hit the floor to get to the ceilings. Okay. Yeah, so I don't see what we have already as an option to put out. You can put this on the ceiling, but not a stone. Are you kidding me? Why? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How? How? I still need to do the floor actually too, so I could make this match. I could make that match. Okay, let me do this real quick because I just want to make sure. Mega stacked stone. Mega stacked stone. So it should be under the stone, rock and stone. Makes me think of Deep Rock Galactic. What was it that they say? I don't remember. Rock and stone. I think it is rock and stone or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so if I go to, uh, I look in here. Yeah, I literally don't see it anywhere. Come on, Sims. That's stupid. Okay, well, I'm going to focus on the floor then. Gravel Delight. Let's see. See, that's what doesn't make sense to me. So I clicked ceilings by room, and then it's actually letting me place the ceiling paint on the floor, but it won't let me put the floor paint on the ceiling. Am I missing something? Which wouldn't surprise me if I am. That just doesn't make sense to me. What did you end up playing? I'm confused now because I can't even find it. Oh, that would be because it's a wallpaper. Oh my gosh. This whole time. This whole time. Oh man. Okay, well that makes sense then. You can put floor and ceiling. That's why it says floor and ceiling patterns. Okay. I'm just going to ignore that right now and focus on the floor. I do want something stone related to go on the floor. I don't know though if I can find something that's going to match very well with the stone that I have on the wall. And that's the problem that I'm thinking I'm going to run into because that is not cute. I don't know. The gravel honestly doesn't look that bad. And it has a little bit of the old kind of vibe to it. I wish that it was a different hue, though. I wish they had more of a gray hue rather than the brown to go with the stone. That doesn't look good. Base game just does not have a lot of things that I like. Okay, this is not terrible, actually. I'm gonna use that for now, and I could put it on the ceiling. I don't think that looks good on the ceiling, though. And I don't have $216 to spare for ceiling paint. So I'm going to stick with this for right now. And I think I'm going to leave the back. It's not really a full porch anyway, so I'm not really worried about covering that at all and spending money on covering that. I don't think it's that important. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss any details on the roof since I had to change the shape of the house so much. Oh, and see, I did. I forgot to change this part a little bit. So I need to blend that in more. I don't think if I do that, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make this work. What if I did, yeah, what if I do, okay, it looks funny on that. Let me shift and only change that. There we go. That tiniest little bit is sticking out at the top, which I'm just gonna kind of try. What if I just bump that up? Is that bad to do that? And then I can shift this back. And then all I would need to do really is just kind of bump this to match. Bump that up. I don't think that's so bad. Oh, well, I forgot about it over here, so I need to do it here too. It's a high roof. Makes the house look bigger in some way. I need to do it here too. That was too much. Okay. I think that's fine. Honestly, to have only been working on this for not even a half hour, I've made a lot of changes to the house itself. So now we can get back to the inside, I think, and figure out some of the definite must-haves before I get too much further and starting to get some of the decor and things like that that I want to make this feel more homey. So I think it was after the stream last night, I kind of just went ahead and took the stone and put it around this whole side of the house. And that was because it was starting to look a little odd with the red and blue, because the blue in the living space didn't work quite as well with the blue sofa, and I want the blue sofa. So I kind of have the blue wall as the accent wall, which I think is a little unique rather than the stone being an accent wall. And then now that I've moved that wall over here, I can center that window, which makes me a lot happier. And then I'm thinking I could put another one of these right here next to the dining table. It's a lot of windows. I have a lot of windows on this house. So push come to shove, I can always I might just delete that altogether. There we go. Save a little bit more money. I only have $770. And I have nothing in my bedroom but the bed, which arguably is the most important part. Why is there a column here? Oh, I guess I don't need that anymore either since I changed the shape of the house. So that's good. Yeah. I still just don't like the way the base sticks out on these. It just doesn't look good. I think I'm going to delete all of these for now. And then if I have leftover money, which I know I'm not going to, I'll put them back in. But I need a more plain column for this to look good. And that's just bothering me too much. So I got a lot more money just from doing that. So I now have over 1,400 simoleons. And now that this is the bathroom, I don't want a big window right in the front. So didn't really think about that whenever I was putting that in now. Which is unfortunate because I like that being there. And now that looks kind of odd, but I'm not going to read into it too much. That is the way it is. And for moving the walls, I have a window from the bathroom to the bedroom. So that's kind of a nice little feature, huh? Maybe I should keep that. You can just spy in on people. Oh man, that's funny. So I actually am getting more money back than I was thinking I would. This bathroom, though, since I had to move the door, I need to. Oh no. I am not sure what I'm going to be able to do. I might have to not put the bookcase there and put the door over here. Because otherwise, they're not going to be able to get in from the sink. So, with that being said and done. Oh, this deleted everything right here. That's why the column was there. So I need to fix that. That's annoying and stupid. Okay. I I'm going to get this bookcase in because I want this bookcase in this house. Um, that was like one of my requirements for this house. The thing is, so hear me out. The thing is, now that we've shrunk the house, as much as I would love to keep the kitchen this large, I don't think it's a good use of the space overall. So I might bump that in one tile. Or alternatively, I could put it back and then move this up. So essentially, you're shrinking the kitchen by one tile and adding an extra um, tile for like the living space. But even that wouldn't help me necessarily with putting the bookcase there. So I'm kind of more tempted to instead shrink the kitchen, which I'm not a fan of doing, but it did give me more money, which is nice. Okay, so I think I might have accidentally placed. I don't understand why the floor is missing just right there. It's almost like because I can see down under the house, which is extremely weird. And it looks like there is something under there, but maybe that's just the game. Okay, so I saved 235 from not having an extra counter there. I gotta figure out what this glitch is because it's showing a foundation on this side and then it's not showing a floor. So what if I just build a quick little room right here? Nope, it's still doing it. Whoa, that is weird. What is going on here? Okay, I just needed to put tile down. Okay, that was a weird glitch. I don't understand what happened with that. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Sims. Oh, there we go. Put that back. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. I like the smaller house. It's coming together slowly but surely. I've had to make a lot of changes and adjust my expectations a lot because I'm not used to building with a budget. Lost Fragments. It's a puzzle game. Sounds right up your alley. Lost Fragments. Okay. You know what I just realized? When I shrunk the kitchen, my stove can no longer go over there. So that's not good, but I could put it here. and it's kind of close to the fridge, but not super. It's not right next to the fridge. So people who want to make a big deal about that, go for it. It's not going to change anything. And then I would like to, again, keeping in mind that kind of already over budget, would like to put corner shelves there and carry the shelf. I don't think it makes sense to put it that close, because I don't know if I'm going to have money for a hood to put over. I don't know. We'll keep it like this for now. I kind of like the idea of having these shelves go around. Oh, that's not going to look good. I want it to be like a corner outside. Okay, so they would just stop there. Okay, let me figure out a hood situation here. My last kind of line of defense for the budget would be to change these appliances out, because the fridge is, how much was this? Almost 2,000 simoleons, which is 10% of the budget just for the fridge. And then the stove was almost, it was 2,700. So collectively almost like around $4,800, which is a fifth of, or a fourth of the budget is just on these two appliances. But I really like the vibe of them. I thought they matched quite well with what we were going for in this house, which is why I got them. But if we need an extra, $5,000, then that will be what I end up doing. Trying to figure out what to do with the hood. I feel like not very great color scheme for the be a lot of different wood tones, which isn't terrible, especially for 70 simoleons. Yeah, we have to keep in mind budget. Budget is extremely important in these times. Okay, base game, base game, base game. Just like sitting here looking at things that are not base game. I'm gonna get my hopes up. I mean, I don't want to go above 100, and I don't think that there's a swatch that's going to look good no matter what between these two options. This one doesn't look that bad, actually, because I have the gold sink and the gold accents on the appliances. Why is there a hole in the roof there? I keep finding all of these weird things. Like, it doesn't even allow me. What is. Wait. Why is there a diagonal? What is going on? What is that? Why is that here? Is that like a roof piece that's been extended? There's that window that disappeared. That's $90 I get back. See, I'm telling you, when you do stuff like that, weird things happen. I want to make sure I'm not paying for a wall that I do not need up here. I feel like it's the diagonal from this. So if I click on this, yeah, it goes all the way back here. That's what that's from. So that's the roof. That's the roof. Yeah, this is the roof. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. What? No, I don't want the bookcase. I need. Why? Why? Like, why was that one piece missing? That is so odd. That is so odd. Oh, I forgot to fix this part of the roof when I made the kitchen smaller. So that's more money I get back. Yeah, I was just way overly ambitious. So my stream from last night, if you saw the size of this house and versus now, it's just kind of funny because nope. It's not at all gonna work. I do wish I could have kept the wraparound porch, but that's okay. I'm still mad about not being able to place stairs diagonally, which I didn't know, and I'm not changing the whole layout of the front of the house because of that. And I know there are tricks to do it. I Googled a YouTube video at the start of the stream about that, and I was not going to deal with trying to figure that out on the spot. So here we are. Okay, I want to go ahead and get some bar stools for the peninsula and the kitchen, which for base game, not many options, which is not surprising. Times. Wait, is this CC? I don't even know how I got that. Designed by Hey Harry. Okay, but this was like by Sims. This is not like this. So this would be accessible to everyone, I think, from that understanding. But I think this kind of works too. Oh, what if I brought? Oh, I wish that was more like gold than it is, because then that'd be kind of nice to tie in more yellow, and the gold accents. I don't know if we have any bar stools that are. This has yellow, but I don't like the brown. Because I would like to tie yellow in a little bit more. That's not the vibes. About this. Not quite the vibes. Also, keeping price in mind. 195. Yeah, like I don't need to spend $200 per bar stool. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. I can't make up my mind on this. It's not the right style. I mean, red looks fine too, but I would like to tie in the yellow a little bit more. We need a little more yellow, which I never thought I'd say. I think the color of this matches the dining set over here, so I'm going to do this. I don't care. I'm going to make it work. The whole idea, again, Tina over here, she's an artist and travels, so she, picks up furniture from her travels. So it's supposed to be like a lot of mismatched items to go with the vibe in the house. That's what we're going for. So I kind of like how that is. Yeah, I think that helps to bring in some of the yellow elements a little bit more. Okay, so I still have this like really awkward wide open space right here that I have no idea what to do with. I was wanting to put an end table here, which I might still be able to afford and do. I just don't know where to put this bookcase. This bookcase is driving me crazy. It is driving me crazy. The only thing I can think of is if I were to put it back up against this wall over here and then put the dining table more in this big open space, like diagonally, which, I mean, is kind of a vibe. It doesn't look awful, and I think with the diagonal flooring here, it laying parallel to that, I think it works. And then what if I put the bookcase, this bookcase, I swear, this bookcase, like, I automatically want to think of like, just get rid of this window and put it up against that wall, but now that I already had to get rid of the window over here, I want to leave the window right here, because that's the only big window in the front that's left, and I don't want to get rid of that. I think it's a nice little feature especially if I put like an end table or something right here next to it. So I'm thinking I get rid of one of these windows, and I obviously can't put the bookcase next to the door. So I think it makes sense to kind of get rid of that window, maybe scoot this over and center it more in that space. I just don't know how accessible the bookcase is when it's right here. I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna play test. That's why I have Tina here. Can Tina go and read something? Let's see. Yeah, she sat there and grabbed that book. Okay, we're good. It works. Go over here. Get out of the house. Thank you. Oh, I need to save. I've not saved at all. Where's Jimmy Jr.? Jimmy Jr. Tina? Okay. I kind of like how this is coming together. Honestly, would it be too weird for the dining to even come out this far? I really don't. I think that looks fine. It's a little different, I will admit, but I think it looks fine. Kind of bridges the two other areas in the space together. And it almost makes me want to put another chair on each end, but that's money that I don't necessarily have to spend, and it's also a one-bedroom house, so it's kind of like, unless you're having a game night or a party, you're not going to really have a lot of people in here anyway. Let me alt place this just a little bit. I don't like doors being in the corner because it cuts off the door frame. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what other bare necessities we're still. It makes me think of what was it? The Jungle Book. Can't remember what movie off the top of my head. I want to get some more just basic furniture and details before I start trying to clutter the space up with things, because there's no turning back once we do that. And I'm basically relying completely on debug for landscaping, which I think is going to be fine. So I can spend all the money on the inside of the house for the most part. So let's get a nightstand and go from there. We'll see. And I click on the dresser. Why did I do that? And I might need to like read through my notes just to remind myself of how I wanted this house to be. Because I did have some notes for things I wanted to definitely include, and I want to make sure I don't forget any of that. Now, there is, oh, well, it's not base game. Never mind. It's like there is a nightstand that's like a stack of suitcases, which I love for like Sims that are traveling, but that's not going to work in this case, I don't think. So, does not matter. 145. What if I just got the cheap $65? I think that's fine. We don't need anything fancy. Although I would like to try and tie in this. I'm basically basing the whole color scheme of the bedroom on the bedspread. So it's kind of like these earthy greens with blue. And then that's why I painted the walls green. So since the walls are green, I kind of want to have more blue accents. So if there are any blue nightstands, let's see what we can do with that. Okay, so base game does have some blue nightstands. This is custom content, so I'm not going to use that. And also, it's way, way, way expensive, so I don't need to use that. It's not quite the style I'm going for. It's a little too modern. Cheap. I need cheap. I need to stick with cheap. This actually isn't that bad. And it kind of matches. Yeah, because everything else that's blue is literally like super modern looking. Like just pulling these out for style comparison. Like this is not really the vibe. Neither one of these. I think those kind of stick out. So I think going with a more kind of basic. And I feel like that matches the wood tone on the bed, but even if it doesn't, that's fine. I don't like that it goes to the corner over there. Also, the nightstand, I just feel like is really high up. The mattress feels really low, but the nightstand is like huge. And if I size it down, I feel like that's more realistic, but then it just looks funny having the gap on either side of it. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it like this for right now. Maybe cut it into the wall a little bit, flip it. Also, the bed can easily go a lot further back, so we get a little more bedroom space. Okay, so let's see here. I mean, it's not like we have a ton of room to really work with. I do want, since we have, I don't know what it's called. Oh my goodness. Paint. Let me just look up paint first, and we'll see. Because I know there are a lot of different like canvas clutter items, but I don't know how many of those are actually base game. But I think one of them, these should be unlocked unless I made a typo in my cheat earlier. Just retype both of these. I don't know why it's not unlocking. I definitely haven't unlocked it before. Do I need to do that? No. Okay. Yeah, I can see like this painting canvas storage rack. That would be too big for in here. I'd probably size it down, but that's kind of like what I'm talking about. Let me look canvas. Yeah, base game doesn't have anything like that. I think debug does. Actually, let me check the gallery real quick. I love looking in the gallery to see, because some people will automatically put base game. Okay, yeah, never mind. Canvas. Let me see what I get here. I wish it would differentiate when you say item, like rooms or something versus houses, but it doesn't. Yeah, see, like this. So a painting room. So what I would do, oh, I don't have the money for it, but to place it, I would need the money. Yikes. Okay, I have 1,219 simoleons. I don't think I can even fit it anywhere on the lot to where I could actually. Okay, I could. I could put it here. So 1219. I need to remember 1219. I'm just gonna give myself more money so I can place this, which honestly is not hard to remember whenever I gave myself 50. But now I would need to make sure I remember, because I just want to pull a couple of these items before I delete the whole room. This is what I was trying to think of, because I put this in my last build. I think this helps it feel a little more lived in, to have some of that clutter. I think that looks really nice. To have some canvases up against the wall like they've been painting. And so let me double check. Yes, see, I don't know why it wasn't letting. Oh, that's also supposed to be 3,000 simoleons? Are you kidding? Okay, so never mind on that because I'm not spending that much on that. So let's just get rid of this whole idea because that is not going to work. That is not going to work. This is a cute room though. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty cute. Wait, what about the blank canvases? Those are also 3 grand. That is stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That is stupid. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna undo everything. And then I need to change my money back to 1219, which I think is just money 1219. Yes. So I got that sheet down. Okay, not a big deal. Let's see here. I would like to get a mirror for the bedroom because I don't know. I feel like it's a nice little touch. 65 simoleons is not that bad. I'm also kind of like, do I want everything to be blue? This actually works. It's yellow, but it kind of works in here. I feel like you kind of have some yellow hues in the bedspread. My thing is there's not really any place that works well for this except like right here by the door. I think I can squeeze that in and it'd be fine. Okay, let's do that. And then I don't think I can fit a dresser in here. And of the ones that there are, like, yikes at the cost. Base game doesn't have very many. Eco Lifestyle has one that works really well because it's small, but I would not be able to use it. So these are also really nice. They're bigger, but is it Eco Lifestyle or maybe I'm thinking of University? Yeah, University. That one's pretty small, but anyway, can't use it. Um, I don't think I want a dresser then because that's going to take up a lot of space. And then it's like literally everything, the whole wall is taken up with space, which I don't like. I like to have open wall space. So I think I can do like some cute decor later on in here to fill the space up a little bit more. I wonder if there's like a trunk or something I could put at the foot of the bed, because that could be kind of a nice little touch. But I think curtains are going to be out of the question because I have a lot of windows and I don't think I can afford curtains for all of them. I don't know. Play around with it a little bit, but I'm not a big fan of the base game curtains. Like these are, I guess, kind of cute. Um, they have them in blue and red and green. I feel like that just isn't the vibe, though. I don't think they look good with the arched windows like that. Maybe here, like if they were rectangular around, not that I would put them here, but I don't know. I just think it looks kind of odd. This kind of works. What about the red? Uh, Never mind. I don't know. I've never been a fan of curtains in The Sims. I just don't like. I like the vibes they bring, but I don't like how they actually look in the game. Like, I don't know, maybe a curtain on this big window could work. I don't know. I don't know. I can't make up my mind if it looks okay or not. Because I feel like in the living room, like if I could get a really large one, Like, even that isn't big enough, though. I don't know if base game has a wide enough curtain. I could do fake win. So I know that there's the trick with the shelves, I think it is. So I could like use this shelf and put it up here. And like alt place the shelves across. I'm not going to leave it like this necessarily. I know they're not lined up. So I could put it across the whole top, and then I could use the curtain that are like these. So yeah, I'd have to like fix the height of the shelves. But people do stuff like that. So I could like put them there and bump the shelves up to kind of attach them to make them look all kind of connected. Not, again, not leaving it like this, but just to show the point. So from the inside, you could have them like that. I don't know. Not a big fan of the way that looks though. But it's just to tie it in because then that just kind of looks funny without the center. Because you would want a curtain rod to go across the whole top and not just on the sides like that. At least I would. I don't know. It looks kind of funny to me. But that's just me. And they do have yellow, which I actually think I would like the yellow better if I use these. Again, just to bring that color in a little bit more. Yeah, I'm actually not mad about that. I wish they had one that just went down the center. That way you could just connect it in the middle. I don't know. It would help a lot if they had that. I might leave that. I might just use the one. I don't know how this looks. So I could put one on this side and then another one over here, and those look attached. So it could work for windows like that. But I'm just not sure I'm a fan of that. I don't know if I want yellow everywhere either. I'm very indecisive with curtains. That's why I don't like using them. Anyway. I would like to get a rug for the front door. Let's see here. Base game. Let's see, what color could we get? I don't like any of the colors for these, go figure. I could just get brown. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It'll rug to wipe your feet when you come in, and then so $6.99. Keep in mind $6.99. Maybe get the same back here. Oh, it's not gonna actually place on the stairs. But why? That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. Okay, well that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, let's see. Accent tables. This one is cheap. It's 45 bucks. I would like one that's a little bit longer. This one's a little longer. So this is kind of what I was thinking, was putting like a little table here by the front door space. I think that works. I'm fine with that. And then I love how I said I was going to get a rug and then I got distracted. I just don't know if I'm going to find anything that I would want to use here. And also, that is really big, so I would want something smaller like that to put in this space. And I just got to find one that works. That also doesn't cost so much money. So, not a fan of really any of these colors. So that's not gonna work. This is a fun one. I don't know. I feel like I already tried some of these. Yeah. The colors are a little too vibrant. Stripes just don't work well in this space, I feel like. That's part of it too. Honestly, a round rug doesn't look that... Oh, I just deleted the whole floor. That's funny. I just did it again. Stop. Delete the rug. Thank you. Get a big yellow floor rug right in the middle. What's funny is I'm actually not that mad about it. I could do something to kind of cover it up some if there was a good blue color to use, but there's not. Because then you could do... I wish there was a size in between. I feel like this is too small, but when you size it up, it gets way too big too quickly. If there's a size in between the two, then I could do something like what I'm thinking about, but I don't want this yellow rug. It's way too much. What about... It's just not a good color scheme for these that work. I don't know. There's like no rug I can figure out to work with this space. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm hitting a stuck point right now, which is unfortunate. Base game just needs some better rugs. Definitely needs better rugs. I mean, I could... Like, look how big this is. That is so big. Don't need a rug that big. This doesn't look awful, but it also doesn't look great. It's just, I don't have anything that's white, and so it just really kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, and I don't know if I can use this. I need something like solid colored like that, but in a color that works well. The red could work. Again, don't really love it that much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't. Oh, how expensive was this? Everything is red. $79 left. $515 for that rug? No, thank you. No, thank you. That is crazy. That is crazy to me. One thing I could try to cheat a little bit is if I found a tile, then I could use quarter tiles and create a rectangle around the dining table. So I did that in one of my builds recently where I kind of just did an accent on the floor that was in the shape of a rug but was not actually a rug, and it actually would be, depending on the material I use, a lot cheaper because this is $4 per square and I've already paid for the flooring here, so it technically would be free, or it would not be an additional cost if I did that instead of buying a rug. So that might be a good option to consider because I could put carpet. I could actually just put carpet in around the table and pretend that it's a rug. So I just want to test this to see what it looks like. Oh wait, no. See, like something like that. I don't like the color, but just demonstrating what I mean. So it kind of looks like a rug, even though it's not. I would definitely want something different from that. But now, since I have that outlined, I could easily just find something and then shift, and it'll automatically place that whole space with it. I feel like it might be weird with stone. Yeah, I don't think that's the vibe. I think a tile, like a rustic tile like that, could work with the right color. But that is not the right color. Um, don't want to use the kitchen tile. I think my problem with doing this is that it's just nothing's gonna really look very great off of hardwood floor because this is realistic in builds. Like I definitely know houses that have had internal tile that looks like this, but off of the hardwood it looks kind of odd. And there's just carpet is a joke. Like there's just no good options for carpet. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any more time on that. I'll come back to it. I want to kind of start working on some clutter. So the nice thing about this, I'm probably only going to work on this for a few more minutes, is I can get kitchen clutter base game And actually, kitchen clutter debug. See, there are people who devote so much time to doing this. Look at this. This is someone who took the time to go through debug and put all of the possible kitchen clutter in a room that you can. Okay, this is not base game only, is the problem. So I would not be able to use this because I'm not going through that one at a time. So with this, I can click show base game. There we go. So there are some debug items in base game. Not a ton, but this is easier, I feel like, to sift through than to go through it one at a time. Granted, I'm a little confused with the value because debug items should be free, so I don't get why it's saying 1,827 simoleons when debug is free. But that's just an idea, something to keep in mind. Okay, so I definitely need a fire alarm, so let me go ahead and grab that. Put that in there, done. Clutter, let's see here. Filter, base game. Unfortunately, the nice thing about base game clutter is that it's easy to sift through because there's just not a lot at all of it. Okay, so I need a trash can. And I need a trash can outside, so definitely need to remember to go ahead and grab one of those too. I'm thinking as something just kind of simple like this. Maybe get it black and put it in here. There's a trash can. And then I need the outdoor little trash can. Oh my gosh, that's 200. This is not good. I'm already at $249. Oh no. I think I'm going to have to change the appliances. I'm thinking we're going to have to change the appliances, or I can go ahead and try to get into debug a little bit. You can get a cheap coffee maker right here. So that's priority right there. We need a coffee maker. Like, we have to have that. Okay. I wish you could put it on this, and I don't think alt placement is going to work. Yeah. Some of these appliances, you have to have them slot to a counter, which is a little unfortunate. And I have to have counter space for preparation to occur. So essentially this one, I would need to save and leave it pretty much blank. Just so Sims could actually use it, I think. From my understanding. Okay. So the nice thing is that never mind, I don't want that there. I'm already stressing out because I just don't have enough money for what I would like to have in here. I can make that red, put this on the table, kind of a little centerpiece there. Oh man, this is rough. This is rough. Oh man, this is rough. I don't want to get rid of these. I love the fridge and the stove so much. I don't want to get rid of those. But I'm thinking I might have to, because I literally have nothing, and I only have 149 simoleons left. I could go ahead and start digging in debug and pulling things that I know I'd want to use. See, debug has all of these plants and stuff, and here's some kitchen kind of clutter. So I could put like a mixing bowl on one of these shelves. Like that's $0. Let's see here. What else can I get? Honestly, these are kind of cute. If I put these out front. And I feel like they fit the vibes some. Like, I wish debug would let you use the eyedropper tool, but of course they have to be complicated, not let you do that. But I like that. Maybe I'll put one down here for later. I like the idea of having a bench, and again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that, or even just like one rocking chair. Okay, so I guess base game does not have rocking chair. Well, that makes that easy. I can afford this bench, but then that's pretty much the last thing I would buy. And it's like, is it worth it? Is it actually worth it? Have a bench there? I mean, I do think it's kind of cute to have something like that on the porch. So I'm gonna leave it for now and just start pulling debug items all over the place. I need as much debug as I can get right now. The baking pan. See, like, what if I put the baking pan on top of the... Oh, it actually ends up putting meat, like a turkey, in it. That's funny when you place it. That's hilarious. And it's saying I can't delete it. What? That's weird. Okay. See, they even have hanging plants that are debug. Like, that's pretty nice, you know? Like, I can just put a hanging plant up and not have to worry about having spent money on it or anything like that. Granted, it doesn't go well there. I'd have to put it, like, over here. What if I put a hanging plant on this side? I think that's pretty. I think that's cute. My nose is itching. Honestly, I kind of feel like I want to do hanging plants instead on both of those. And I also have this, which in a way I kind of like better. I wanted to like have more greenery and less like I didn't want too many florals. I wanted it to be a lot more like natural green, just kind of green plants everywhere. Like, see, this is debug. I can get this and not spend money on it. And it's cute. Like, it does kind of block the stair right there. But, I mean, that fills in so much space so easily. It's kind of a cute vibe. It's not the right kind of wood and wood color, but I don't know. I feel like it works. Can kind of cover it up if I put plants like this in front of it. That's ugly. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think I like this. Okay, let's get rid of this. I think I want to put these hanging plants though. If that will cooperate with me, that would be great. What about that? Like, what if I put two of these on the end? Not the same, but like a couple of hanging plants here. I feel like those need to switch places. This is a little tricky to place how I want to place. It's like you kind of have to guess where to put it. A little bit. Okay, so that works there, and then if I wanted to put this one next to it, yeah, see, it's just weird. It's weird. Like, there we go. It's easier to do it from the top. I just like to make sure that I can at least see that the hooks are level with the ceiling. Okay, so yeah, I have a couple of hanging baskets there, hanging plants. And then, see, I'm almost tempted to want to put the bench at the end of the porch right here, which wouldn't work with that there, with the at least this one hanging there. But then you're looking at the house, which I don't like about that. And so, at least if it's up against this wall, you're looking out and you're looking at the water, which I think makes a lot more sense with the lot. Granted, I didn't pay attention, I don't think. No, this is the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. I don't know why the mailbox is way over there, but I'm fairly certain. Yeah, it's not backwards. We're good. We're good. It's facing the right way. Facing the right way. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it with that. Made a lot of progress in a lot of ways. Made a lot of big changes anyway to the house and the floor plan and the size of the house. It's a lot smaller, but that's great considering I only have 4 simoleons left and there's still a lot of work to do. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going to go, which is likely going to be the appliances, which is really sad. But I would much rather have a more polished finish house with appliances I don't necessarily want than to have these appliances and then have a basically empty home. And then I need to fish through debug a lot and pull a lot of things out of debug because I think debug has a lot of great items that I could use and I have to spend money on to make it look more homey and just better in general. So we're going to be playing a lot with debug in this. Okay, let's see here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.